Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and Black Friday has passed us by, but Cyber Monday is upon us. I thought we'd go over some of the best Cyber Monday deals that I was able to find, going over everything from gaming to phone accessories and much more. And the first one has to do with PlayStation. There's actually some pretty great deals right now on the PlayStation 5, so whether you're picking up the older version like this one, the original disc drive version, or maybe the new slim version, there's some good deals. So I'll link those in the description where you can get them for about $100 off if you're purchasing one new. So this is a great console with everything from God of War, Ragnarok that I've played through it. Of course, there's past games you can play, such as maybe Detroit Become Human, one of my favorites, and much, much more that's exclusive to the PlayStation 5, whether it's Gran Turismo, Ratchet and Clank, or others. But again, I'll link all the latest deals in the description below, along with their VR headset, which is actually on sale as well. Sticking with the video game theme, one thing I would highly recommend checking out is the Switch 2. I've had this since launch. I did an unboxing video on it, and it looks like the deal with the Mario Kart World Bundle is actually down to $4.99. Now, it's not incredibly inexpensive, but there's some great deals on some of the games as well, and of course you can get quite a few games within their actual game store on here as well. So definitely something worth checking out, along with screen protectors for it, and maybe some cases as well. So all of the latest deals when it comes to Switch and Nintendo, I'll link in the description as well. This is easily one of the greatest consoles for the latest generation, and of course it's backward compatible, but we're just waiting for new games such as updated Zelda or Mario games and others, so I'm looking forward to maybe a new Mario Odyssey or something like that. The next great deal I was able to find has to do with accessories for charging. Anker actually has some great deals on chargers, up to about 30% off currently, and this one in particular is one I use all the time. They have similar chargers, and I'll link all of the greatest deals in the description, but this one can charge up to 3 devices at once, whether it's USB-A, as well as USB-C computer and phone as well. And you'll see here, it's 100 watts, so it charges at 100 watts, and is much more compact than what you get from Apple. Also, if you may be thinking of getting a power bank, I really like this one from Anker, where not only is it 5,000 milliamp hours, it's more compact, works with the 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max models, instead of just working on the iPhone Air like Apple's own MagSafe battery pack. So you'll see it's charging currently, and again, it's 5,000 milliamp hours, super compact, and it's called the Anker Nano Power Bank Ultra Slim 5,000 milliamp hour. So again, I'll link these in the description if you want to check it out. Again, 30% off or so directly from Anker. As a creator, I'm always looking for better or easier ways to record using iPhone, and today's sponsor Ulanzi has some great accessories for iPhone 17 Pro Max that can help you record wherever you are. The first one has me the most excited. It's the T88 overhead selfie stick tripod, and it's a tripod that can hook onto a table for an overhead view that can be used for overhead shots or even as a selfie stick. It has MagSafe and a clamp to keep iPhone secure, and just is easy to bring with you and folds up conveniently. The MA30 Carabiner phone tripod is a more compact tripod that uses MagSafe to hold your phone in a vertical or landscape position and then folds away very conveniently and clips onto a bag to bring it with you. It's made of metal and is really high quality. The SK29 Maglock phone tripod offers a compact tripod with a 3-joint design to use in 5 different modes, all while using MagSafe to hold your iPhone. All of them are compact and made to last, and I plan to use the overhead tripod feature regularly now with my iPhone when on the go. They all utilize MagSafe, whether you're taking photos or filming video, and they keep things stable. Be sure to check out all the great accessories from Ulanzi with the link in the description below. Now, if you're looking for some headphones, there's some great deals right now going on from Apple. Some of the first discounts I've seen on the AirPods Pro 3, they're my go-to AirPods. I bring them with me everywhere. I was just traveling for Thanksgiving, used these the entire time. So these are down to $219, sold by Apple on Amazon. And again, I'll link this all in the description, but these are some of my favorite, other than maybe the overall charging case battery life, the actual sound cancellation, noise quality, and more, I actually prefer. However, if you don't prefer the sound, you can get AirPods Pro 2 for even less at $189. So they're still available directly from Apple on Amazon, and you can get those there. So again, you can pick from either one. I prefer AirPods Pro 3, but if you want the AirPods Pro 2, then of course those are available. But the best deal so far is AirPods 4. Currently, they're about half off, so if you don't need the noise cancellation version, these are by far the best deal and have about the same sound quality, but don't go in your ears and don't bother your ears there. So again, great deal directly from Apple on Amazon. Now, when it comes to cleaning your phone, something I've used for years, unfortunately, is no longer available. I have a little bit left, and this is iClear. It was used directly by Apple in the Apple stores for many years, but then they switched over to Whoosh, and that's something I use as well. So Whoosh is on discount currently right now, and it's great for cleaning your display. Can leave a little bit of a coating on it as well to help with fingerprints and more, and it helps with just cleaning everything off, keeping things clean instead of just using water, which typically can work but doesn't work as well and leaves streaks. So it includes a microfiber cloth, and it's pretty inexpensive, and there's portable versions as well. So if you want to clean your displays, that's what I use, and I'll link it in the description. Something I'm using right now that's on discount is my Mac Mini. This is an M4 Mac Mini and a Mac Mini Pro case just to make it look a little bit different, and I have it on my desk and I use it for my notes. So this is something that's really nice. You don't have to, of course, have it in this enclosure, but the enclosure is only about $35, but the Mac Mini M4 is down to $479. It's over $100 off currently for the base model, and so if you want a Mac, you've never used a desktop Mac, and you have a monitor lying around, you can just plug it into the back here. You can either use Thunderbolt or HDMI. It even has Ethernet and, of course, power. So it's a very nice computer, definitely capable of even editing 4K video, no problem, running large language models or anything else. Just make sure you get a lot of memory if you're planning to use large language models on it. But it's a great processor, super compact, and looks great as well, whether it's in this case or not. One app I wanted to share is one I get questions about all the time, and it's Mercury Weather. This is the icon or widget that I'm running currently. You can switch between this view or another view based on time and what's going on currently, and you can customize the weather app itself or the widget. If we go and edit the widget, you can change the background, whether it's clear blue, system, or something else. So we give it a second, it refreshes, and of course, fully customizable. So this is something I bought myself quite some time ago. Again, it can be dynamic based on however you have your phone set, and it will change as needed. But if we go back to hot orange that I had before, again, you can change the icon style. And then if we go into the weather app, of course, we have our typical weather information. So it's a really nice app overall, but it does cost a little bit if you want to customize it. Mercury Weather is offering 15% off a yearly subscription up until December 1st. So again, this is something I purchased myself, but they are offering a discount. Now, if you've been wanting to pick up one of Apple's cases, you can now get them discounted for Cyber Monday. So you'll see we have the silicone case here, as well as tech woven, and again, both are discounted, and it matters depending on the overall size of the phone that you have. But with Apple's own cases, you can do something a little bit unique on your iPhone. You'll see we'll connect it to my iPhone 17 Pro Max, swipe up, and then if we go into Customize, we go to Edit, go to Customize here, we go to our tinted icons and tap the phone icon here. We can now have it automatically tint the actual apps to the tint of the overall case. So you'll see it's currently orange. If I lock the phone, we'll swap it over to maybe the black tech woven case, and it should change automatically. So again, place this on here. It should recognize that it's on here, and then if we swipe up, you'll see it's black. So again, it customizes itself based on the type of case that you have on your phone. This is something really clever that Apple did. I would love to see it implemented on third-party cases, but again, you can get these discounted right now if you'd like to try this out for yourself, and I'll link those in the description. Now, if you don't want one of Apple's cases, there's plenty of alternatives, and Taurus is having a 15% off sale for Cyber Monday. So with their Magic Stand case, not only do they color match the phones nicely, you've got a stand built in, and this is currently what my daughter's using. So you'll see you can rotate the stand, you can set it in landscape or in portrait mode, and it's also strong enough to pick up the phone with and charges via MagSafe. So you'll see here, it's currently charging, and it works just like you would expect. So again, this is another alternative with some great grips on the side, and you can still use camera control. So again, I'll link this in the description. There's also some great deals on ESR screen protectors. Now this is the UltraFit Armorite Pro, but let's go ahead and apply it to the 17 Pro. We'll just clean it off here, and I'll show you how easy it is. This is why it's one of my favorites, but also it's a great Cyber Monday deal as well. So we'll just wipe it down like this, place it face down in here. You see I almost dropped it, but place it face down. Just push down on this while you pull the tab here, and then of course we can remove it. Just like that, and you'll see all we have to do is push around the edges. They give you a little pusher that's included here, so we'll just push around the edge here, get all of the air out, and it lines itself up nicely. Again, we'll push around the edge, and that's just about everything. It looks like we might have a speck right here in the top. So it looks like we have one speck here at the top, and typically you use an included sticker to get that out. So we'll just raise it up here. So you can see there was one speck under the top here. We'll just pull it out, and then again, smooth it out, and we should have a perfectly installed screen protector. So one of the easiest ones to ever install. Again, I missed a spot there, and now it's perfect all the way around. We're also seeing some of the best deals ever for Apple Watch Series 11. Currently, it's 14% off at $369 for the 46mm version. If you want the smaller version, it's even less. So you can pick one up with the basic band and, of course, have all of the latest features that are included with Apple Watch Series 11. Of course, one of my favorites is currently discounted, and those are bands from Nomad. This is currently one of their latest ones that's titanium on the outside, and then it's rubberized on the inside. It's genuinely one of my favorite, and I haven't taken it off since I installed it. So I actually use it every single day, and it's super comfortable because not only do you get the benefit of it looking great, being titanium and matching the frame, but it also is comfortable because it's not titanium on the bottom, it's not pinching your hair if you have arm hair, and it's just very comfortable to wear altogether. So you'll see it clicks together on the bottom, locks in place, and also has a little bit of give if you need it to stretch a little bit. So overall, very, very nice. And they're discounted now along with all of their other bands as well. There's also a great deal on iPads currently. The 11-inch and 13-inch Pro that I have here, those are $100 off, but the Mini is discounted $100 as well. So if you're trying to pick one of these up for maybe the holiday, or maybe you've just been wanting an iPad Mini or any of the other iPads, iPad Air, iPad 11-inch, all of them are discounted at least $100, some of them even more. So again, all of those are linked in the description with the latest deals for all of the iPads, whether it's on Amazon, Walmart, or any others. Now, we've been talking a lot about iPhone and their accessories, but there's also some other phones worth mentioning that are on discount currently. This is the Samsung Z Fold 7, my favorite foldable of the year in the United States, not only because it's super thin, it redesigned the form factor, has 3 decent cameras, and also, of course, that huge display inside with good specs. It has decent battery life overall. I've been using it since it released on and off, and it's definitely one of my favorites. It's just as thin as the S25 Ultra, basically, and both of these phones are definitely recommended, and both of them are about $400 off sold directly from Samsung. Typically, you can get different accessories to go along with them at a discount, but even Galaxy Buds 3 Pro are down 58%. So there's some great deals. Again, I'll link those in the description. So that's everything for Cyber Monday. Of course, if I find any other deals, I'll put them in the description, so be sure to check there for all of the latest deals. So I'll update those even before I post the video. Let me know if you found this video helpful, and of course, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.